getting rooted and being in a body is one of the last things that we usually attend to when we're on these journeys of becoming more self-aware. Then we will attend to ourselves mentally and emotionally and spiritually, but not so much open the door to our sexuality and sensuality and our roots. Is often the last place we will go to, and yet the most powerful and the most profound. So I would like to give you a bit of imagery to explain the power of why we need to be rooted, why we need to be grounded and within our body, in acceptance of our body. So in nature, every plant, every tree, every flower starts as a seed, then grows roots, then grows up through the earth, surfaces through the earth, becomes the trunk, the body of the tree, and the branches. It becomes the stem, the flower, the bud, and then the flower. We don't see branches of the tree becoming a trunk and a body of the tree and then growing roots. And we don't see the flower and then the stem and then the roots. Everything rises up. The roots are deep, they're nourished, they're alive, they're thriving. And from there, these magnificent and majestic trees and flowers are flourishing and being nourished and growing higher and higher. And we can't grow any more unless we go down. Every time we want to grow more, we have to go down. We have to get stronger, deeper roots and be more embodied. Our root chakra is our survival. It's where we hold everything about survival. So our beliefs about money, sex, relationships, who we are in our body, whether we're able to show up in the world, take action, walk our talk, our beliefs about sexuality and our sensuality and our bodies. It's also where we can hold a lot of anger, a lot of shame, a lot of grief. So yes, it is very uncomfortable often attending to this and really coming home to ourselves. And yet, as I said, the most profound and the most powerful and most necessary place to look is your beliefs that your sexuality and your sensuality, whether they're suppressed and contained, whether they are surrounded in shame, guilt, whether they are thriving, whether they are alive, how we feel and think about money, how we feel and think about relationship, how we feel in our own bodies, in our own skin, how we relate to the earth beneath us, whether we are able to walk our talk, whether we are able to show up in the world. And these keys are the most magical keys to becoming who you are and being able to authentically share that in the world. It's all very well having all these creative ideas and all these inspirations, but if there's no one there, no body, then there's no one there able to share that with the world.